Good day, great day, and grand day to you all. Welcome back on another segment of Dr. TSA Series, a spiritual discussion. Thank you guys for joining us again. Our topic of discussion today is your perspective on failure. And what does failure mean to you? Why is there failure? What is the benefits, if you will, of failure? We've been trained to think that when we fail, we're no good. We've been trained to think that when we fail, we're not smart. We've been trained to think of failure as not deserving of. We begin to take on the perspective or the perception of failure and attach it to or onto our identity. And then we begin to think about, oh, I am a failure. The self-talk then transcends into I'm always a failure, or this always happens to me, or whatever the dialogue is that's going on between the two ears on your head. Failure is not of your essence. The theoretical, if you will, the theoretical idea of failure is not in your core, is not a part of your spirit. We've taken on an identity of failure that is detrimental to your essence, but it is not who you are. When we think about failure, a lot of times people get stuck in that energy of failure or failing and not having the motivation or the desire to do better. If we were taught in life that we will fall down in this lifetime, or we will fall down in this or during this journey, that we will fall down and experience hardship and difficulty, but the purpose of that falling down or the purpose of that failure is to learn and discover a part of you that will show you how to rise above that failure. When you fall down, we must teach or reteach ourselves that the understanding of falling down is so that we can get up, not so that we can stay down. There's a lesson to be learned in the falling down, and part of that lesson is learning and discovering how to get back up and overcome, not in the staying down. Because when you stay down, you're not achieving, you're not attaining, you're not growing, you're not loving, you're not living. But when we learn to discover how to get up from that fall, we discover another aspect of ourselves that perhaps you've never learned before. When we fall and we have the perspective or the understanding, okay, this didn't work out for me, I messed up here. The question is, what is it that you need to learn the lesson from that fall and to rise above it and to put within your foundation an aspect, a theory of skill so that you never repeat that fall again? But you've attained, you've discovered an aspect within your essence, how to overcome. That is jewels in your pocket. The object or the understanding of falling must be that we fell because we did not see. We fell because we did not understand. We fell because there's something else that we need within our foundation in order to make that foundation strong and sturdy. There's something else that we need within the foundation to ensure that that foundation is solid. And once we've learned that, then we can begin to build and build and build, or rather continue to build, continue to pile on the understanding, continue to pile on the strength of that foundation, continue to build your essence, the understanding of who you are in the core, continue to expand, continue to learn, continue to achieve for your essence, continue to expand in consciousness and awareness. There's a gift in your fall. But we've been taught that when we fall, we have failed. There is a gift in falling. The gift is the lesson. We have to learn that lesson. The gift in falling gives us an opportunity to gain another aspect of our spiritual essence that is outside or around us, that we can download within our essence to become more of your essence, to be enlightened, to be further enlightened, to be perhaps clairvoyant, to see or heal, the abilities to heal other people. There's so much that we can glean from falling that we've missed the boat. We've missed the essence or the understanding of how crucial your perspective of falling is, and how important and vital that falling is. The opportunity found in falling is limitless. Are we really taking the opportunity to understand why we're falling? Yes, I understand it hurts. I understand we don't like to get the cut on our knee and it bruises. I understand that when you bite your tongue, it hurts really bad. How do we prevent ourselves from doing that again? I understand that, you have a deal that you're trying to work on and you want it to go through, and then unfortunately it didn't go through. Well, there's a lesson to be learned in that too. There's a contract that you want to sign that you really is going to take you to the next level, and perhaps you didn't get it. Well, perhaps there was some fine print that you overlooked that you needed to understand to prevent you from experiencing that. There's always a lesson to learn out of failure or out of falling down. One of the key points I want you to take away from today's lecture is, when you fall, because it's not a matter of you, if you fall, if you will. It's not a matter of if you fall. It's a matter of when you fall. And what do you do when you fall? You get right back up. What do you do when you fall? You reflect on how you fell. You reflect on the decisions that got you to falling. You spend time with yourself. You spend time with your essence. You meditate, you reflect, and you ask your spirit to guide you in the full understanding as to why that happened. And then ask your spirit for a strength. Ask your essence for wisdom. Ask your essence for the knowledge, the ability to circumvent or to overcome the situation. You're going to have to do some digging within. You're going to have to do some internal digging, internal investigation within your spirit to understand and overstand and glean lessons and learn lessons and overcome lessons and to grow. When an Olympic candidate gets picked to go to the Olympics, they have to train. You have to train, you have to learn, you have to push yourself. Same with learning the lessons. Same with falling and getting up. You fall, you get up, you try it again. You fall, you get up, you approach it again. You fall, you get up, you get your backside off the floor and continue the fight. Something that I always say, that this journey and this battle that we experience in our life, between our heads, between our gut, it's challenging. We all go through it. And I like to say that this journey is a battle between the dark thoughts in our minds and the light within. They're always contradicting each other. The key is to follow your essence, to follow your spirit, get out of your head, fight the thoughts. This is a battle between light and dark. When you fall, don't let dark thoughts keep you down, because it's going to be harder to get back up. When you fall, you reflect, you put the energy out there that you want to understand and learn. You learn those lessons, you get right back up. And you know what? When we get up, we don't get up at the same level that we fell. We don't rise to the same level or the point in which we fell. We rise up a little above that because we've attained understanding now. We've attained overstanding, like many people like to say. That is the key. The key is getting up after you fall and not staying down. I hope that was helpful for you all. I appreciate all you viewers continuing to support this channel. Subscribe, press that like button. Guys, remember you're loved. Namaste. Mwah. Bye.
And there you have it on another segment of Dr. TSA Series, a spiritual discussion. Thank you once again all for watching. Remember to click that thumbs up and subscribe. Also, remember you're loved. Namaste.